you can have this feeling anytime you choose.
Yo, what up guys, welcome back to yet another video. Today I'm doing a video on my whole sneaker collection. This is probably going to be my last video for the year, unless if I get my hands on a pair of lost and found Jordan 1 Chicago's, but it's looking very unlikely. I'm really trying to get a pair, but the drops have just been hell dodgy and all the pairs have been backdoored. But we're going to go through them, we're going to do a little segment talking about each pair of shoes in my collection, just as something to show you guys everything I got in one video, get something out there, and hopefully you guys like. So if you do, go down to the comments and leave a comment telling me what you liked, what you think I could do better, and make sure you leave a like on the video. Alright, let's get into this. Okay guys, so first off for the collection we have the 2016 Cement Jordan 4s. These were my absolute grail of the collection. These were the Jordans of all Jordans I really want to get in my hands. I want these over anything else, over white, off-whites, Freddy Krueger dunks, all sorts of stuff. These are the ones that I want to have in my collection. My number one, my grail, and I actually got a pair, and it's amazing to have your grail in your collection. So I'm so happy I got a pair of these and had to start my collection video talking about the Cement Jordan 4s. So this video doesn't take 8 years, I'm just going to run through all these shoes and just say a little something about them. So in the top right corner there'll be a little thing that will pop down and allow you to go to the video just on the Cement Jordan 4s, and this will happen for every shoe. So just look up there and each shoe it will come up at some point with something telling you to go see Red Jordan 1s or Fire Red 4s or something. So yeah, let's get over to the next shoe. Now we have the Nike Air Max BWs Marina. I have both the 2016 and the 2022 release, or it might have been 2021, so I just put them both together because they're both a much for much. They're just slightly different from colour to colour, from one shoe to the other. One's a little bit darker, one's a little bit lighter. That's just Nike problem things, but you'll see, it'll drop down the top right corner. You can go watch a video all about that, but these would have to be my favourite, the Air Max BW release. The colorway is just awesome on these. I love the blue with the green fading into each other, and lots of people don't know, but originally with the BWs there was an all Millennium Jade pair which was all green, and there was an all blue pair, and then they decided to mix them together and the Marina Jades were born. Personally, I like the 2016s better than the 2021 release, but both really good shoes. The colours are really nice. I quite like the more in-your-face bold green on the 2021s, but I also like the darker, more British racing style green that's found on the 2016s and the original 1991s. So it's really hard to pick which one's the favourite, but I would more go with the 2016 out of these two. Could really leave the 2021s if I had a pair of 2016s, which I do. Now, Fire Red Jordan 4s, these have to be my third favourite sneaker in my whole collection. The only one I like more is I like the Jordan 3 Fire Reds more than these, and I like the Cement 4s, as I already said speaking on them. But the Fire Red Jordan 3s I like a bit better than these just because the elephant print, but these are an awesome pair of shoes. The Jordan 4s are amazing. I love the mixture of the white leather with the little hits of red and black. It just makes a really nice shoe that you can wear with almost anything. Me personally, I don't really outfit and have matching clothes with my shoes and that. My shoes normally stand out more than my clothing, but I can definitely see how if you were one of those people mixing and matching with different shirts and pants and socks and all sorts, you could make some cool outfits. It's really an easy shoe to mix with things because it's primarily white. It goes with almost anything. As long as it has a little hit of white or something on it, it all ties in together. So I would have to say number 3 shoe. Here we got a personal favourite of mine, the Laser Blue Air Max 90s. I love these things. They are the best colourway of the Air Max 90s. They were the best. Everyone knows the infrareds because they were the first release, blah blah blah. Second release all day. Laser Blues are the best Air Max 90 ever released. These things look so sick. Like, you can't go wrong with a pair of blue, white and black sneakers with a little bit of grey suede hits on the tongue. These are awesome. I personally don't own a pair in my size, and these are a 2010 pair, but I definitely need a 2021. That's a pair of shoes I'm hunting for because I need a pair of them in my collection. And really, they're not an expensive pair of shoes, there's just none around except for StockX, but when I do get a pair, I will make a video comparing the 2010s to the 2020s, but you just can't go wrong with Laser Blues. I just wanted to touch on these for a quick minute for all my Jordan 1 mid fans. The Jordan 1 mid USAs are fire. I've had these in my collection for ages. I think these were like my second sneaker or third sneaker pickup when I started collecting. These are fire. I love the mids, especially these ones. The USA is so good. The materials are nice. They have a real nice soft leather. They have a nice suede around the ankle. These are awesome. These are the best lows I've ever seen. You definitely need a pair of these, even if you hate on mids. Yo, real quick guys, go down and drop a like, subscribe, leave a comment if you're enjoying the video, and then hop over to my bio and go check out my TikTok and Instagram. Usernames are on the screen or links are in my bio. Go check it out. Alright, back to the video. Okay, now for what is probably the most known Jordan in the world, probably the most seen, most spoken about. Just everyone has heard of the banned Jordan 1s, the bred Jordan 1s, whatever you want to call them. Although the banned ones were technically black and red airships, which is sort of the prototype to the Air Jordan 1, but it's all the same. The bred Jordan 1s are awesome. I'm happy I got a pair of these in my collection. I got them for a really good price. I won't tell you exactly what, but they go for around $1,500 dead stock for pairs of these. I paid nowhere near, although my pair's slightly used, but these are awesome. Every sneaker collection needs a pair of these. Personally, I like the Breds more than the Jordan 1s. The Chicagos, I don't know why, but I'm more a fan of the Breds than the Chicagos, and I'm definitely not a massive fan of the Lost and Founds, but I'm hoping to get a pair of them for a video. But just to say on these, the Bred Jordan 1s are awesome. It's a staple. Every sneaker collection needs some type, whether it's lows, mids, highs, whatever, you need a pair of Breds. And I'm a hypocrite, and like 10 minutes ago I was throwing shade at the infrared Air Max 90s because I like the laser blues better, but I also got a pair of infrareds from 2010. These are awesome, they look cool. They're nowhere near as cool as my laser blues, but you have to have a pair. You're not a real Air Max head if you don't have a pair of laser blues and infrareds. Seeing they're the first two colorways ever released on this shoe, and they're the most known, they're the most remembered, they're the most retro, they're the ones everyone goes crazy for out of the pack. That has like the Volts, the Grapes, all that. It's just laser blue infrared. So everyone remembers. They forget about Violet, they forget about Volt, they forget about Pink, just all about these. So personally for me, I'm more into the laser blues, but I know lots of people love their infrared, so you have to say it's the first one. It's like the Chicago Jordan 1 of the Air Max, so you have to give it a Air Max BW City Pack. These right here are the best of all of them. I personally think the Los Angeles was such a hit. I didn't really like the Beijings with the brown. I didn't really like the lion in the grey. The Rotterdams were alright, but the glow-in-the-dark sole was a bit too much for me. But the LAs, they nailed. The orange with the purple on that Persian sort of colour blocking, it just works so well. It is off the hook. Only thing I would personally change on my pair is I don't like the patent leather white ring that goes around. Lots of glue stains on it and all sorts that show up in bright light, so if you take a picture of the shoe, it normally looks like it's been sprayed with oil sort of thing. But besides for that, they're an awesome shoe. The colour blocking's awesome. The two colours mix together really well. The purple really contrasts with the orange, and I don't know, it's a shoe I didn't think I would like, but I come out really liking these, and I personally need to get a pair. The pair I did a video with wasn't mine, but I really need a pair of these to go with the laser blues and everything. So really, I'm a big Air Max head as much as I like the Jordans. You can't go wrong with a nice pair of Air Max, especially BWs. They're like the most comfortable thing ever. Alright, so let's get over and now let's have a look at my Persian pair. So here we have the Persian Air Max BWs. These released in 1991. My pair I got is a 2016 retro. I can't say I know a whole lot about the backstory. If I'm not mistaken, I think the Persians are like the infrareds of the Air Max BW. They were the first one to come out, so they have the most nostalgia attached to them. But whatever reason it is, they're the most popular. If you mention BWs, this is what someone will talk about. They will talk about Persians, or Persians will come up first, because Persians and Marinas were the first two releases. I'm not sure which one come out first, so don't hold me to nothing, but the Persians are the ones everyone goes crazy for. Every BW fan has at least 2 pairs of Persians in their closet. Like if you go on any page on Facebook, YouTube, anything and look, people go crazy for these things, whether it's a different sort of altered colorway of them or if it's the just OG retro. people love them, and I can't blame them. It's a beautiful shoe. The mixture of the purpley blue with the black and the white, it all comes together so well, and the mixture of different materials. You have the Air Max, like the mesh material for the toe, then you got suede, you got leather, you got patent leather. It's all going on with shoes like this. The BWs are just a great line of shoes and very comfortable.
Just think about it right now. Everything's okay. No matter where you find yourself, no matter what kind of stuff is going on in your life, underneath it all, everything's actually all right. You're okay. You have more power than you might be giving yourself credit for. If you have something that's going on in your life right now that's challenging, painful, it's just a reminder to take a little bit better care of yourself. Because you're worth it. You can have this feeling anytime you choose.
Okay, here we have my most recent of pickups, the Jordan 3 Fire Red. I am so happy I got a pair of these. These are my sneaker of the year. I was really trying to get a pair, and I was really heartbroken when I missed on sneakers, and then big fella Foot Locker come through. Big man come through and went, hey, we want some? Well, here, have a size 12. I could have got tons of pairs of these. If I was some reseller, I had access to, I probably could have got like 200 pairs of these to resell, but not that they've really gone up much though, they're around $350, but I don't want to do none of that stuff. I just want a pair for me, and I went and told everyone and put on my Instagram where you could go and get them, and lots of people ended up getting pairs through where I found them, because Foot Locker didn't really say that they had pairs. They were sort of just sitting there for Foot Locker AU. There was nothing, like there was no raffle like the Lost and Founds, there was no advertising everywhere, no big bar at the top of the screen. It just sort of popped up. They just appeared in retail releases, and I was there. I was lucky enough to get a pair. Now I have an awesome pair of shoes in my collection, so I can't go wrong. And I had to leave what is probably one of the best shoes to last, and because it's the most recent pickup, you guys have probably seen the most recent video, it just made sense to put it at the end. Awesome pair of shoes. Happy I got a pair. Thanks for watching. Yo guys, so I know time's ticking down, we're getting to the end of the year, it's November, we're nearly into December, we're getting to Christmas, but what I really want is I want to try and make it to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I know that's a big ask, and I've posted about it on my community. If we can get to that by the end of the year, or even Christmas for a great Christmas present, that'd be awesome. But if we can get there by the end of the year, I want to do a big giveaway, find a pair of shoes or something to give to you guys, just as a thank you, because I really want to get to that point. My dream would be to make it to where 10 million subscribers. I've always wanted a play button. I've always wanted to do YouTube. I think it would be an amazing career if you could get it to work. It's just a really hard thing to get into, because obviously I have to catch your interest. I need you guys to enjoy the content I'm putting out. So honestly, go down to the comments and tell me what I could do to make my content better, get you guys to watch it longer, to get more clicks. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, you're the best. Peace out.